lemon chicken under a brick, fancy and delicious. This is a variation, kind of not a variation, on Ina Garten's brilliant Tuscan lemon chicken recipe. If you would like to make Tuscan lemon chicken on the grill under a brick, very fancy, smells great, comes out perfect, I suggest marinating it overnight. But don't sweat it if you forget to do it. 1 hour is enough. And this is how you do it. It's very easy. You take a spatchocked chicken. These are the chickens from Hudson & Charles, the butcher shop of kings. This is a pastured chicken, meaning that it runs around like in a movie about a farm. It's like a running around chicken. No house, no nothing. It's quite small. It's expensive, as it should be. And spatchocked means butterflied, okay? It means opened up like a book with the backbone and the ribs removed, flattened. It's for the grill. Ask your butcher, who you've tipped, to spatchock your chicken for you. Then you take some nice flaky salt and liberally salt both sides. Try to have a clean hand and a dirty hand. One hand touches the chicken, one hand doesn't. Pepper this side. You don't have to be precious about this. It's going to go in a liquid marinade, so don't worry too much. You're going to zest a couple of lemons. Add about 1/3 cup of olive oil. 1/3 cup is about 8 seconds squeezing from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And to that, you are going to add the juice of 2 lemons. We are going to put a little rosemary. I happen to have a rosemary plant right here. Basically, you're going to strip this like this. You never use this. If somebody does that, it means they don't know what they're doing. Gather it into a ball like this, screw it up real tight, and roughly chop it. Family style. That means don't spend too much time worrying about it. Put that straight into your marinade. I'm going to put a little bit in the bottom of this bowl, pick up the chicken, and I'm going to put it in this bowl like this and kind of move it around. Take the rest of your marinade and pour it on top. And then you just leave that, preferably overnight. But if you don't have time to do it overnight, still do it because it'll affect it as you're grilling it. And that's basically what that should look like in its marinade, respectfully resting before it is magnificently presented. I use a propane grill, and some people consider that's not even grilling, but I don't know what to say to them. I kill on that thing, but it's not real grilling. I don't know. If you do have a charcoal grill, I would heat it up about 30 minutes before you want to cook. Propane, turn it on to high about 20 minutes. Starting on a cold grill, no, you don't do that. So remember to heat your grill in advance of grilling. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to place your chicken on the grill, and you're going to put a cookie tray on, and then you put the brick on top of the cookie tray. If you don't have that, you can put the brick directly on the chicken, but the brick is going to get gross, okay? I might even use 2 bricks to hold it down. What you're trying to do is keep the chicken down on the grill flat, okay? As flat as it can be. The 2 things we're going to remember when we go out there is you do not touch it until it's time to move it, to flip it. No matter what happens, don't try to get it off the grill until you take off the cookie tray and flip it. Trust me, 14 minutes aside, do what I tell you and it's going to come out perfect. So we're going to bring our bricks, a cookie tray, and the chicken outside. You want a medium hot grill, okay? Pretty hot so that you can't really keep your hand on it too long. Like that is about as long as I can keep my hand on it. You are going to position this presentation side up, which means skin side up. So here we go, ready? Skin side up. Okay, position it as good as you can. Don't panic. Here we go. Don't panic. I'm setting a timer 14 minutes, you're gonna flip it. Okay, time to flip the chicken. This is dramatic. We have to pick this up and get it off the chicken, which is not easy. And then we have this rather delicate task of flipping a half-cooked chicken. I'm going to use 2 sets of tongs. It came apart, that's okay. For 14 minutes, that's all you need to know. Don't look at it, don't think about it for 14 minutes, okay? We're going to slice 2 lemons in half. And we're going to grill the meat side down on the grill until they're cross-hatched with grill marks, and you serve it with the chicken. It's beautiful. And we're going to set them on the hottest part of the grill, which is usually at the back. And we're going to sort of burn them, okay? And they get grill marks on them. And then when you squeeze that lemon juice, it's like grilled lemon juice, and you squirt it all over the chicken. It's off the chain. I'm just going to close this up. We're waiting just 14 minutes, not touching it, not fretting over it, not looking at it, not moving the pan, just leaving it. 14 minutes one side, 14 minutes the other side. I've been opening and closing my medium hot to hot grill. The reason I do that is I'm looking under the pan at the chicken, and I want it to be crispy, but I don't want it to be incinerated. So I'm closing it occasionally. I have a dial. If you don't have a dial, trust me, you can tell when it's really hot. Let it get super, super, super hot. But you don't want it to be a kiln. You're not doing pots in here. You don't want it to be like dust. So every now and again, you're gonna just let out a little bit of heat in your 14 minutes. This should be unpleasant to stand next to, heat-wise. Like, I can't show you how long I can keep my hand in there. I mean, it's really hot. So every now and again, I'm letting the chicken sort of be outside and then get hot again. It's almost ready, and we're going to put it on the tray, and I'm going to show you how to use the grilled lemons. The chicken is ready. What we're going to do is remove the sheet pan and the bricks. I mean, does it get better than that? Pick up the pieces of chicken, which should be perfection right now, dripping with juice, as they are. Oops. Come on, little feller. I mean, come on, man. And I'm gonna take these grilled lemons, and I'm gonna take one of them, and I'm gonna squeeze it on all the chicken. So one of them can't be used in presentation, okay? So I'm squeezing the lemon onto the chicken. The other 2 can be used in presentation, and your guests can squeeze it on if they want. This is a meal they will not forget. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna clean the plate a little bit. So you wanna make it look like it was made just for them, and it was cooked by fairies. In other words, you don't want it to have any mess on it. We're gonna hit this with a tiny bit more lemon. Oh, lemon chicken. Oh! And we want some green here, because it's a very lovely brown and yellow dish. So we're gonna put some parsley in there. Leo, stop. He likes to catch flies and chew them. Like your friends might like to chew this chicken. Chew the chicken, friends. This is a meal they will not forget.